You're probably wondering why I don't have a link to the Google Meet. All right, so first off, we're going to go to the 6th grade art class. You could also go to 7th grade and 8th grade. They're all going to be the same. You're going to have your class code right there. Now, so if you have a 6th grader, 7th grader, 8th grader who doesn't know the code, by all means, click on the class code and please give it to them. But we're talking about the Google Meet. Typically, the Google Meet link is right there. But we're going to change something up here due to security reasons. I'm going to actually post the link for each day right where I want to share something with the class. So you will get a link right there, probably about 30 minutes before the class is in effect. I'm going to type it and paste it right there, and then you can log on to your Google Meet. The great thing about this is that I've got an hour and a half of Google Meet, which means that the first 30 minutes is going to be 8th grade, the second 30 is going to be 7th, and then lastly, it's going to be 8th grade for the last 30 minutes. So it's basically functioning like a class. So now, with that all being said, what we are going to move into is the middle school website. Okay, I'm going to provide a link there in the same sharing spot right there in the comments. Now you're going to go to virtual class, you're going to click on sketchbook. For some reason, if you don't have a sketchbook, for instance, I'm probably going to click on 7th grade right here. Once I click on 7th grade, boom, the 7th grade sketchbook pops up. You'll notice that there's the 7th grade sketchbook. So page 1 for you, 7th grade, was that pumpkins back there. Now if we look, got all the sketchbook assignments there. So if you forget your sketchbook, by all means, log on to the website, which is in the link for your Google Classroom, and click on that. Now, for project 1, you've got your choice between 3 different things: graphite, ink, and color pencil. This is the graphite. It's a graphite still life. And you're going to notice I've got multiple videos to look at. For instance, I've got videos on how to draw an apple, a still life, some fabric. Lastly, we go down to the bottom. The bottom is actually where student work is. That's the expectation of what your work should look like. All right, supplies needed, there you go. Now, honestly, all you need is a pencil and eraser for the graphite portion of it. Okay, now that's actually my example that I did in college. And then you've got some J.D. Hilberry work, which is the artist of study. Next up, we have just how to create value, which is an element of art. But now we're going to click on the same virtual class, project 1, and let's say I don't want to do graphite, I want to do color pencil. So color pencil. So for the 2 weeks we're out, I feel like doing color pencil. The rubric's right there. You've got the color. You've got someone demonstrating how to use color pencils, how to draw an apple, and some student work. So you're going to notice that my website is set up the same for each project. And lastly, just in case you didn't believe me, we're going to go to project 1. We're going to click in ink. So you're going to do a still life in ink. There's the rubric, there's the value, and there's some ink demonstrations. There's the ink example. Now that's not something I did, but here's some other examples. The project demonstration kind of gives you just a little idea of what the expectation, and then there's the student work. So that is the whole point of me having a website, and specifically you get to choose the path you want, but we have to do and use a still life in this, which I'll explain later in the Google Meet. All right, take care. See you then.